ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into the sixth item on the list, which is, do you have proof that your significant other, the person that you are planning to get married to, is not already married? Because it's a reality. Have you established if your potential spouse has not engaged himself or herself in another union, marriage? Maybe when he was younger, he got married and he's been separated ever since. Separated for 15 years. And this particularly applies if you are going to get married in terms of customary law. And we all know in South Africa that there are people who do not go to Home Affairs and register their marriages. So you're sitting here thinking that you are married to Sipho, only to find out that Sipho belongs to someone else. Now, I'm not saying that upon dissolution of marriage that you might not benefit, but we all know how difficult sometimes it can be to prove the existence of a customary marriage. What if you can't prove the existence of such marriage? And here is Sipho's significant other that has been married to him for the past 15 years, coming with a marriage certificate. What are you going to do? What's going to happen? What's going to happen to your children? What's going to happen to your estate? What's going to happen to your life? So, ladies and gentlemen, very important to answer and to ask these questions, all right? The next one on the list is pre-marital children. Okay. Now, this one is a difficult one because we now live in a society where blended families have become the norm. It's almost impossible for you, once you've reached a certain age, to find someone that does not have a child. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with marrying someone who had already started a family with someone else. They may be divorced and now they are single and they are looking for love. We are human beings, guys. We exist, for love. And so, but the real question is, what is going to happen should you divorce your significant other, your spouse? What's going to happen to those premarital children? What rights and obligations do you have as the step parent? Well, it depends. If you've decided to adopt the children, then your legal rights and obligations will be equivalent to that of the biological parent. So you will have to pay child support. It also depends if there's a contractual obligation. I think there was a case in 2010 where a father had decided to stand in as the father of, or a step parent rather, had decided to step in as the father of the child in terms of paying school fees for that particular child. The court actually ordered him to continue paying the school fees because there was a contractual obligation. He had promised, he had agreed to pay said school fees. You need to take those things into cognizance. Also, parental responsibilities plan agreement. Parental agreement might also obligate you to pay child support even if you are not the biological parent of that child. So you must have these discussions. It's very important to be honest with your significant other if you've got children somewhere. If you're coming into the relationship with children, please talk about it. Number 8, I think it's number 8. It's, do you have a will? And what does your will say? Have you updated your will so as to interpret or to accommodate the current circumstances, which is you starting a family with this particular person? Or have you drafted a will and that will has been sitting there for the past 10 years and now you're married to this person, and that will that was drafted 10 years ago is the one that actually applies, because you did not have the conversation.